guess I should talk more since I'm running this microphone, huh? I don't know. When I'm riding, sometimes I don't want to think. Sometimes the whole point of riding is to not have to think at all. At least not consciously. I'm just in the moment, forgetting all my troubles, of which they are many, of which they are legion. So anyway, that was a fun little practice ride with Scott, who's been a sport bike rider, Ducati rider, for most of his riding experience. And he just got that KTM 450 about a month and a half ago, maybe a month ago. So it's a good bike to learn on. It's better than learning to ride off-road on the KLR like I did, especially in that deep sand. So he's just beginning. He did pretty well. He's going to have a faster learning time than I took, for sure. We got to practice on some hill climbs. I showed him the track at Southern, and hopefully he'll just keep on practicing, and eventually we'll head out to the Rio Puerco, where the dirt bike paradise is. Starting to think I didn't need to get that gear shift extender. Because for one thing it was 40 bucks, but now it's almost too far because these boots are not real thick. I mean, they're motocross boots, but they're very thin from the sole to the top compared to most. So it's really not that hard to get under the gear shift. And now it's even easier. It's almost too easy, so I'm having to like kind of pick up my foot to pull it up, which is kind of a hassle. I mean, I don't want to have to pick up my leg instead of just rotating my foot on the peg. I'm riding with no license plate on the back because I cut off the stock piece because it was too low and I had already cracked 50% of what was holding it together. It's got like two 1-inch connections on either side, and one of them was broke clean through. I had to epoxy it, and it was a pain to get to it, to take it apart to fix it. I had to take everything off the rear section, and now I'm waiting for this license plate bracket from Zip Tie Racing. Yesterday I went to see a movie. I don't go to movies very often, but I went to go see Jersey Boys, based on the life of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. It was pretty good, but it had a little bit of the cheese factor from the play because it was based on a Broadway play, I think. And that primarily came across through the two members of the band that would occasionally narrate looking into the camera. And then the very last scene was like total Broadway production. Or they had every character on the stage or on the set dancing to a medley of their songs. I think I might need a steering damper too. Scott said that's the only thing he put on his KTM so far, and I think it could help me at the higher speeds. I feel a little wobbly. Man, this bike is loud. I should probably put that spark arrestor back in. I mean, it's loud to me. I can only imagine anyone behind me. I'm just going to take the street and hope a cop doesn't end up behind me and see that I'm running no plate. Somebody's got a dirt bike there. It feels good to be back in the saddle. I wasn't able to ride full on though, because my shoulder still kind of hurts and I don't feel like I have enough strength to really control the bike going all out. So I was taking it easy, but I didn't have any major situation where I felt out of control or in a lot of pain. So I think I'm on my way to making a recovery. Could smell pot just flowing out of that car.